Hello, friends, and welcome to this week's Tikkun healing message. This week, we want to address the subject of letting go. We find in this week's story, in the portion, the verse, "Let the Creator do the battle for you, and you will be quiet." So let's talk about this statement that the Creator gave to the Israelites when they were faced in front of the Red Sea and behind them the Egyptians, a dead-end situation that we can all relate to. We don't know what to do. We're confused. We feel we're out of options. What can we do? Well, the usual mind goes to fixing mode. What do I need to do in order to fix the situation? Tell me, what's the formula? 1, 2, 3, to fix the issue, to solve the problem, to overcome. What do I need to do? Our mind goes immediately into fixing mode, and we get here the answer very clearly. It is about letting go. And there are great misunderstandings and perception about letting go that we associate many times, which are things like, well, I cannot just hang around and do nothing. Well, that letting go in this situation is irresponsible. And those are all false understandings of what's true and proper letting go actually means. Because true letting go is far removed from being irresponsible or not being active. Oftentimes, we don't allow ourselves to truly let go because we feel we're not doing enough. Well, if I'm not solving the problem, I'm not doing enough. I cannot just hang around. It feels to me I'm too passive. I cannot be passive. I need to do something. Well, who says that letting go is not doing? It's just a different type of doing that our mind is not used to because it's looking for problems and trying to fix them. Well, we get the answer in this week's portion in the story. Let the Creator do battle for you. Yes, there are times we need to step up. There's no question. We live in a world of physicality where actions are required. We're not talking about being passive, sitting on a couch and doing nothing and expecting money to fall from the sky. Action will always be required, and we need to be willing, and we are willing to take action when it's needed, when necessary. But at the same time, we want to acknowledge and see when it's unnecessary. Not just that it's unnecessary, but oftentimes we get in our own way. The message that the cosmos gave the Israelites and giving all of us this week is get out of your own way. Know when it's time for you to let go and let and trust a greater force to take over. And how can you make it work for you? By assuming the role of the active witness, holding space for this greater force to do the battle for you with trust, with peace, with certainty. And then switching gears and switch back to action mode when it's required from you. But this is the biggest difficulty of holding that balance between stepping in and when to step in and when it's time to step out. If you are the type of personality that it's very difficult for you to step out, to take a step back, to observe with patience and with trust and certainty, then this is your week to practice it. This is the week to do that. Shem ilachem lachem. It says the Creator, allow the Creator to do the battle for you. Sometimes we get in our own way and we make it more difficult than it needs to be. Overcome the limiting beliefs that I'm not doing enough. I'm not being responsible. And know that at times this is what requires of you. What it's currently required of you. And know when to step into that mode of letting go. I did my part. Now it's time to be the active observer. And to watch and to participate calmly, peacefully. Being still engaged, but not to need to necessarily right now take the active role. And by taking this step back, we create oftentimes that room, that space necessary for a force greater than my knowledge, greater than my intellect, greater than my own effort to take over and do the work for us. We need to know when to do that, take that step back. So practice this and allow yourself to take in the essence of this mindset, which can be, you can remind yourself by using these beliefs and statements like, I'm letting go, and I give myself permission to be the observer. I give myself permission to be quiet. That's what the Creator is telling them. Let me do the battle. Your job is be quiet. Be quiet means stillness inside. I give myself permission to be still. And I'm allowing a greater force to come in. I'm allowing a greater force to take over. I'm holding space for this force right now. Good luck and witness the miracles happening in front of you.